know about my heritage. Out here doing what they never did. Sleep is a cousin of death. It's probably why I got so many relatives. Landing in Brazil when
As the top scorer in the league, no surprise to see our cameras affixed to him during the warm-up. Can he add to his tally today? We'll find out soon. And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier and it just hasn't relented. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And we've got Europa League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It is AZ up against Manchester United.
Well, Derek, both teams got off to a flying start in their opening group match, didn't they? But something has to give tonight. Looking forward to this one.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
And this Europa League group stage confrontation commences. Albert Gudmundsson. Jordi Claessi. On the ball, Jonas Svensson. It's with Claessi. Svensson. Veitens. Albert Gudmundsson. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. I'm sure, Lee, the video analysis will have identified Marcus Rashford as one of them. And in with a real chance. Crossed accurately towards the far post. And just like that, the Red Devils have scored.
Well, they were pressurising from the start, and in the end, it was only one result. Well, we're going to see the replay here. You can't head the ball in the net if you don't get any crosses in. The crosses are coming in thick and fast, and that was a beauty. That made the goal.
So back underway in this game, Manchester United with the advantage. It's with Claessi. Albert Gudmundsson. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, there's been a goal elsewhere. Alan McInally with the latest.
It's a goal for Lubin. 14 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Rashford. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, they couldn't make anything of that cross with the ball in a decent enough position. It's with Claessi. Svensson. Jordi Claessi. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? The cross is on. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Fine cross into the middle. Attending to his defensive chores. Garner. Greenwood. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And he's made headway. Firing it in. And a goal kick is the outcome. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Manchester United taking on Newcastle United.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Fruitful looking attack. Opportunity to deliver the cross. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And that was a very fine read. Garner. Crossing into the middle. And he's clear as lines. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. So the corner played into the box. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? He's got to score! And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
Well, let's get details of a goal that's been scored in one of the other games from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Rangers. 36 minutes played. 1-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Oh, there's some real concerned looks from the bench, I have to tell you, because he's landed right on top of his elbow, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Rashford. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Garner. It's all about translating threats into goals. Rashford! Rifled against the post, but back in play. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, what a time to score. The forwards are in absolute dreamland. The defenders slugging their way back to the half-time team talk. They're not going to enjoy this.
Well, a second goal for them here. That is that for the first half here. And so the second half is underway in this Europa League group stage confrontation.
Well, Manchester United controlling possession here. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
And let's go to Alan McInally, because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Roma game. Alan, and slipped through beautifully. And turned onto the woodwork. Danger averted. Apologies to Alan McInally for having to cut him off in his pomp. Just to clarify, Roma did score in that game. And they hold the aces presently, leading 2-1. Chong. He got in the way of that cross. Now Mitsue. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Chong. Garner. An attack full of promise. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McInally.
It's a goal for the visitors. 59 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Here's a change for Manchester United. Paul Pogba. Here's Axel Tuanzebe. Greenwood. Williams. Pogba. It's with McTominay. Wonderful chance. And it's a goal for Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. Well, we'll see it again now. Was he aiming high? Pretty much looks like it to me. Leaning back slightly, he knows the ball's going to go just underneath the bar.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Well, high marks for that pass. Dangerous looking attack. And the danger cleared. Marcus Rashford. Well, we can now go to Alan McInally for news of a goal elsewhere. Alan?
It's a second goal for the home team. 71 minutes played. 2-1.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Calvin Stings. And the emphasis is on creativity. Oh, surely. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. Oh, they've lost it. Has a go. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Scott McTominay. Svensson. 10 minutes left for play in this match. Fluency of movement. Alert defending. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And the free kick caught cleanly by the keeper. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alan McInally has the news.
It's a goal for the home team. 5 minutes remain. 1-1.
Cheers again, Alan. Scott McTominay. Well, it must be mighty annoying when you can't get near the ball. And passing with a velvet touch. Rashford with possibilities. The ball's in the net for Manchester United.
Attack after attack. Sooner or later they're going to score a goal, Manchester United, and there it is. Well, he had enough time to think about it, didn't he? He knew what he was going to do and did it brilliantly.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. We have entered the final minute of normal time. Svensson. Mitsjö. Stein Woutens. Svensson. So, the full-time whistle, and another 3 points in the bag to add to the total from match day 1. You've got to conclude, Lee, that they're in a superb position to qualify for the knockout stages now.
Well, absolutely. Boxes ticked, job done, faultless start, say it as you will. Took control of this group, and they look pretty awesome to me.
Open up my eyes to the sun on my skin. Trying to get buff while so I hit up my kin. We down to go somewhere to pull off last night again. They know us at the might give us a regular. Who has the sauce sweet? Who brings the ginger to the floor? Me. Who has the kids all hype? Up to your mom and down to your wife. Who has the sauce sweet? Who brings the ginger to the floor? Me. Who has the kids all hype? Up to your mom and down to your wife. Who has the kids all hype? Who keeps alive all night? Who has the kids all hype?
Today we are at St James's Park in the northeast of England. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Premier League football is coming right up for you. It's Newcastle United against Manchester United.
Oh, what an arena we've got here. Perfectly suited to football and two very noisy sets of fans. What a backdrop that should be to what on paper should be an entertaining match.
Number 6, Jamal Lascelles.
Really anticipating something special from him here today.
Well, his league form has been outstanding, and it's not just the goals, and there've been plenty of them, it's the movement off the ball. So difficult to track.
Newcastle United's lineup. In goal today, Carl Darlow. Federico Fernandez plays alongside Jamal Lascelles at the back. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. This is then the Manchester United lineup. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone front man.
It is extraordinary in this city centre stadium, maybe because of it, where it's like a goldfish bowl to play here in Newcastle. They haven't won anything domestically since 1955.
No, it is incredible. I mean, this place dominates the skyline in Newcastle, and they turn up in their thousands every other week. They're just crying out for a football team that can compete for silverware.
Yoshinori Muto. Difficult for the defender against the player who wants to take him on like this. And he's got the ball back for his team with that tackle. That'll be a throw. Now they've thrown the ball away there, literally to the opposition. That's neatly done. Good challenge by the defender, very good control though. Important touch from the defender there. It's Manquillo. Shot on! Now that's a great block. Well, it's been a tough nut to crack, hasn't it, Manchester United this season?
Well, they've got some good individuals at the back, and they've also got...
It should be! And a goal from Newcastle United. So Newcastle United have the lead. Garner. And the defender has read the cross well. Yoshinori Muto. Matt Ritchie. Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
Now Marcus Rashford. Good interception. Well, for a club the size of Newcastle United to have 2 relegations, 2009, 2016, it's careless, to say the least.
Well, it is, and obviously the fans have not been happy with the way the club has been run. A lot of discontent amongst the Toonarby, but they'll be hoping for better times in the near future.
Matt Ritchie spotted that well and intercepted. Well, whether they're being forced back or whether... It's a good hit. Needed to be brave, and he was. We can have another look at that very important match-leading goal.
Yeah, and I think he meant that. He's seen that gap to the right, and he's found it with a really good header.
And then he went, just diverted it away. Rashford with the ball now. Letting the shot go! Beautiful goal. No goal. Flag up.
Well, that assistant there, he was certain the flag went up straight away.
Held off the defender with some good touches here. Behind the defenders, over their heads. Here's the chance to get in the cross. And the defender is there to clear it. Greenwood. Now Marcus Rashford. Guided through. And the pass not completed, really. Yoshinori Muto. Well, there's not much in it, and when you're behind, you want to get that problem sorted out straight away. Manchester United can't quite do that at the moment. So much talent at the disposal of the players and the management, of course, that you wouldn't expect it to stay like this, but at the moment, with half-time approaching, they're trailing. It's good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass? Just caught in two minds, I think, the attacking team then, but the defender wasn't.
I think we've seen it. The visitors controlling possession, but you can see the manager down there is less than happy. Obviously, his team's losing. That's bad enough, but no real sign so far.
Got to finish here. Taking it on the fall to score.
Well, it's a fantastic strike. So spectacular.
The goal then for Manchester United.
Well, it was a great delivery into the box from that left-hand side.
It's where they look dangerous. So away we go at 1-1.
The referee has indicated
The referee has decided to
there
add
will
on
be a
2
minimum of
minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
And that's the half-time whistle from the referee. And setting the ball rolling for the second half, Manchester United. James. Trying to find an opportunity. And that is one pass too many. And in the end, they've given the ball away. Just a little nudge to nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you. Our coverage of the Premier League fixture. Newcastle United, they'll be facing Chelsea away from home.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some...
Rashford! He's got his head to it and scored! Well, that header flew in for a fine goal.
He's always on the move in the box, this lad. And we know he's a fine header of the ball. He showed it there.
Looking good with attacking play like this and this goal.
Well, it's come in from a long way out, and from that angle, it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end. There's a change coming up, and it's for Manchester United. And now they're trailing Newcastle United. Newcastle want to make a substitution here. It's going to be a throw after that challenge. Well, it's going to be a substitution now. Good position for the cross. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, but it's come to nothing in the end. Guiding the pass through. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
They're playing Liverpool in the next match, and two evenly matched sides here.
His teammates have recognised the potential of this attack. Saint-Maximin looking to attack the cross in numbers. That's a very good clearance, and it was needed. That's something for him to chase. Here's a chance, and he scored! Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. Saint-Maximin. With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on.
The visitors having lots of the ball. We've seen some lovely football. Their key players really pulling the strings and put them into a dominant position from which I can't really see them messing it up.
Rashford, the target for that cross. Well, the keeper got to that and probably should have done.
Yeah, you would expect him to save it, and he did.
Corner played into the middle. That's a decent stop from the goalkeeper, but they would have hoped to have tested him more.
Yeah, a few disappointed looks from his teammates there. The lad who might have scored.
Matt Ritchie. There's a sub coming on for Newcastle. Manquillo. Referee has blown and he's given the free kick. For the referee, a decision here, Alan, whether to book him or not. It's an or not.
Yeah, and you get some refs that flash the yellow cards.
Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Manchester United will be delighted with the way that they've been able to turn... Good vision here. Time to size up the situation in front of goal. Needs to stay cool now. Throw in to come. Well, there are other options from the bench. Greenwood. Rashford. He's in here. The last line of defence, but how strong he was. Well, that's easy for the goalkeeper. It's Manquillo.
3 minutes. That's all that's left now.
Federico Fernandez. Matt Ritchie.
Little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside.
And Manchester United are going to make a substitution here.
Saw the pass and dealt with it.
Referee's had a good look and decided, from what he's seen from this period of play, to add on 3 minutes.
Can he get his shot away? Keeper called into action and ready for it.
There's a chance, really, of getting...
And there it is over.
I must be a criminal. Keep it talking minimal. Cause most of it's subliminal, and it'll put you in a critical. Used to be invisible, they would refer to me as mythical. Sipping up, yeah, sipping slow. Not on my level, not on your tippy toes. Walking the back and I yell, give me those. Hot as a stove, yeah, I'm wearing Fendi clothes. I want my spot, yeah, look at Wendy knows. My eating, they getting minerals. If you throw shots, you know I'm in a row. Up on your block, and you looking to the foes. And at the windows, I need a minute, yo. All of your misses all mad and miserable. You picked the wrong time to pick a fight. She thinks she Ike. You sipping on it. Enough for you to say goodnight for the rest of your life. I know your sons won't miss you. I did a favor for them. Took a loss to a winner. Rick Ross, you banana. You ain't fly, I make your wings stop. I'm real as and your ring's not. Fresh as like a king socks. Your real car is a slingshot. Don't need a I use a slingshot. If I was a beverage, you would have to drink hot. Got a job I gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Got a job, gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Got a job I gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Got a job I gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Having flashbacks, where your past at? Where the cash at? Ayo, that I was just for racks. Front on me. Flat, are you okay? Please don't ask that. I don't act black, got a fat cat. You a rat, rat a tat 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 a tat tat tattoos, but you can't see them. Ice cold, yeah, I'm going skiing. I get around at the Coliseum, used to roam around with no cotton. Get away with like Christoph. You get crisscrossed in the big loft. I'm a big boss. So much sauce, I drip broth. The wait is over. I'm taking over. You're overweight. You ate a soda. I'm super. Coca-Cola ahead of you, like a closure. When Troy died, I had to find some closure. Don't push me, I am not a stroller. Pop one like bread and toast. Cup, you should use a coaster. I'm on the post and need a Della coaster, so I shop it over. Blue faces, and I call them growers, but a pecan rover.